I always have the best guests on my program. And this gentleman here, Olivier Coipel, is somebody I've been dying to see again for a long time. I met Olivier at one of the New York Comic Cons many years ago. I took a picture of him. I mean, damn, he still looks the same, but I don't. Without further ado, the amazing Olivier. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How about you?
So I just want to know, how did you start your love affair with comic books and animation?
How do I start?
How did you start? Yeah.
First I started with animation, and I was yes, yeah. I went to an animation school, and then I got hired by Emblemation to go to London because I'm from Paris. And from London, then DreamWorks was created, and they hired me to work there on Prince of Egypt and The Road to El Dorado. And by the time I was there in LA, I started going to the San Diego Comic Con, and I decided I saw the portfolio reviews, so I said, okay, I'm going to try to do some pages, and this is how I got hired.
So what made you take the leap from animation to comics?
I always loved drawing. Drawing was my passion. Animation was an accident. It was like when I was a kid, when you finish your studies, you don't know what you're going to do as a job. So somebody told me about an animation school, so I said, I'm going to try the animation school. So I did animation school, who led me to do animation. But when I saw comics, and I was always reading comics as a kid, I thought, okay, I want to try this better because it's more about drawing than animating, more like finishing a drawing. So for me, it was a clear cut when I had the opportunity to move from animation to comics.
Nice, man. So what was it like for you to work in your very first comic book assignment?
It was very stressful because you're used to draw on paper. You're free to draw whatever you want and do whatever you want. So all of a sudden you have a script, you have panels to do, and it was very difficult for me at the beginning to be able to draw inside a panel. I mean, to frame my drawings, because I used to draw on the paper and being free about it. All of a sudden I felt like I was in a cage. So it took me a while to understand the composition inside the panel and how to feel comfortable drawing inside a square.
Man, that's cool. So what are you working on currently right now as we speak?
I can't say. I'm just doing covers and pages for an upcoming project.
I don't know if you've ever done this before, but are you going to work on your own created own book?
I would love to. I mean, at some point, I know that it's in my mind. I have to wait for the right opportunity, but yeah, this is the plan. Yeah, for the future.
Well, Olivier, I'm looking forward to seeing that in the future. I love all your watercolor artwork, man, because I'm also in love with watercolor too. I'm not as passionate as you are, but I'm trying my best. All right. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming here and spending time with me and my audience. And if somebody want to reach out to you for work-related purposes, what's the best way for them to go about it?
Well, the best way is conventions, because sometimes people send me artwork through Instagram or Facebook, but it takes time to do that on online. So I'm happy to do it, but better on conventions in live.
Well, you heard what the man said. Don't reach to him online, see him at the show. That's the best bet. All right, Olivier, thank you so much for your time. Keep kicking ass and taking no prisoners.